was good fun.
That was good fun. I missed some stupid stuff, but that was fun.
So we introduced the brand new mini game trailer from Bowman. Ideal for friends to go into your local farm and have a bit of fun off your bank, simulated game days, that sort of thing. 2 Supermatch 1s on a trailer on oscillating base. Standing down, takes MIDI clays. So we've got MIDI CCI clays and we've got standard CCI clays. Fantastic way to have a bit of fun on a summer's evening. We'll just turn this off. So, Bowman, obviously, our friends, they've given us one of these to try and see what we think of it, see what we think. It's not something that's going to be used on a big shooting school, but if you're looking for a bit of fun trap to come down and have a little bit of fun on with your friends in an evening, absolutely brilliant. Easy control, got all the normal buttons. It's got its oscillating release, which you literally just turn and you can nudge fire it as well. And that comes with a MIDI and a standard carousel. Comes with a remote control or a cable. 2 batteries, again, fairly easy to put on. Put on the battery like that. So if we turn it off and we take it off like that, so you put the cables for the oscillating bit first. And then you attach the trap. And then you attach the other trap. And then turn that on, turn each trap on. And then with your remote control, works like that. Absolutely brilliant thing out the box. We've also got Bowman's new young ambassador, Philippa Stroud. Some of you have seen her in the TSC Academy and the TSC competitions, and now she's starting to move on to shoot lots of registered shoots. She was at Southdown on the weekend. She was at 4 counties. So she has come on this year to be their brand ambassador, young brand ambassador. And as you've seen out there, we've all had a go at it, all had a shoot with it. It's been a bit of fun for all of us this evening. So Philippa, why is the Bowman mini game trailer so fun to use? Because obviously I beat you out there.
No, you did not.
Well.
Beg to differ.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to use because where normally I go to a standard clay ground like yourselves, all the target's going in the same place at the same time, but really with the oscillation, it's going in different places, so you never know really where the target's going to come from. And it's just like speed and the rhythm of it and like how it just comes out so smoothly and so quickly. It's just so much fun. So instead of having to wait for the clays to come because they've broken or they've misfired, and then also having that bit of spontaneous decision on where the clay is going to go.
And obviously we were trying to shoot in pairs there and trying to beat each other. Why is that fun? Why do you see that enjoyable?
Definitely when I have competition, I find it a lot more enjoyable because I'm like, well, if I can beat this person, then that makes me good. And if I'm better than them, especially when I beat you all the time, it's a lot better and a lot more fun, and it brings a lot more enjoyment and excitement to the shooting, and it gives you a bit more to go for than just, oh, it's a bit of practice. It's like, oh, I've got somebody to try and beat.
And obviously we were simulated kind of game targets. Have you sort of done much game shooting?
No, I've only shot like a couple game-driven targets at a local like shooting ground, and then once at a farm that I was shooting at when I was beating, they did a clay simulation day, and they used a Bowman like one of the bigger oscillations, and it was a lot of fun, and it was just, we were in teams of 4 and it was just a lot of fun. It was just a different atmosphere that I'd never experienced before.
So what would you recommend if somebody was watching this and wanted to buy a clay trap for a bit of fun like we've just done? How would you recommend them sort of going and seeing it and finding out about the traps?
I definitely recommend talking to different companies to see what they have to offer. Definitely go to Bowman first, because their range of different targets and clays and traps that they have is just enormous. Like, you have these ones, you have your single traps, you have your 6 ring traps, you have so many different ones, and it's just finding whatever suits you and what you want the purpose to do.
And for fun things like this, how would you, if somebody wanted just to go out in the middle of a field and have a bit of fun, how do you find that? How do you get into that?
So definitely, if you live in a sort of little village like I do, we have quite a few little farms near us, and you just talk to like your local farmer who owns the ground, say what you want to go do, say that you'll be prepared to like clean up whatever mess you leave behind. Most of the time they'll say yes, and they'll let you just go out in the little field and make sure you're shooting away for any like ongoing traffic, houses, and make sure you're not shooting too late, because otherwise it could cause disruption. So.
And anything else you want to say about the new Supermatch mini game trailer?
It's definitely a fun laugh, especially on like a summer's evening, spring evening like tonight. But it's been a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it to anybody who's looking for just that tiny bit of enjoyment on an evening with a couple friends or family, just to go out, enjoy it and have a lot of fun.
And what about when you come second to me and your dad?
Yeah, not going to happen. Of course I beat you, David. It's not hard.